Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a wonderful Techu Tuesday. This is your weekly Techu stream where you're going to learn everything you need to know about Techu on the chair and how to get the most of it. This is where I'm going to share the best strategies. I'm going to do a step by step explanation of why I make certain moves and why you should follow my same advice at least not 90% of the time. So, without further ado, let's get started with our first match of the evening. We're going to play against the AI, and you'll see how it goes. So, as you already saw in the rules, we start by drawing three cards from the deck, and we're going to play the lowest card we have on hand. Now, we have an interesting hand right now, which is starting with an ace on hand. When you start with an ace, you don't always want to follow the rule of playing the lowest card on hand when you're playing against the AI, because when you're playing against the AI, you usually want to go second. The reason you want to go second is because you want the AI to have the ability or have the chance to make the first move. When the AI makes the first move here in the center, that's because the AI has big cards to back up such a confrontation. And when it doesn't, then that's you can go full force on attack mode. So we're gonna play the second lowest card we have on hand, which is right now is a 9, and let's see what happens. Okay. So basically, either one I would have played, either one it would have been the same case. It would have been the same result, but we didn't know that. So we'll play now the 8 here, and let's see what the AI is gonna do next. Okay, there you go. It moved forward. That means he's holding big cards on hand. Most likely an ace. We're not going to give him a chance. We're just going to take that middle spot here. Wow, look at that. When the AI plays a king on an empty space, when anybody plays a king on an empty space, it's because that's the lowest card. So the other cards must be either another king and an ace or two aces. You have to keep that in mind. Okay, so these four you could play, these five you could play here on an empty space, or you could just take these four here. I'm gonna take the four because I want the AI to play its biggest cards. Now these 10, I'm not gonna play it up here. I want to give the AIs a chance to waste more cards and empty spaces because let's face it, that was the lowest card it drew. And again, keep in mind these two cards, these two are big cards. We want to make sure the AI uses one of them. So let's just start playing here, playing the 8 on top of the 7, on top of the 7. So right now this is called a bluff. The AI doesn't want to spend these big cards on an 8, so it's gonna try to bait me into playing something big here in the middle, so that those cards can be more useful. Everybody does that every now and then, so right now, that's actually my only option because my lowest card is a 9. I don't want to play that on empty space, so I'm just going to put it on top of this 8 here, and the AI will obviously take it. Okay, so we don't have anything to take over that queen, but the AI is still holding cards. It wants me to play a king on top of that queen. I'm not going to do that. My best card right now would be to play an ace right there. I just drew it, but I'm not going to play it yet. I want the AI. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, I'm gonna play this king here, unless the air has the other ace. Oh, yes, it does. That's why I told you should follow 90% of the stuff I teach you here. There's a certain percent of times I just screw it up. And not everything is lost, of course. We're still ahead. Well, technically we are down 1 point, but we still have the advantage because I have more empty spaces than the AI does. On the other hand, uh, I spoke too soon. That's the card I was waiting for him to play. Okay, so now the game is tied, and playing the last five cards of the game. I think I have the advantage here because of that king. Let's see what happens. He's not gonna take over that queen. Maybe the 10. No, not even the 10. Okay, I won this one. He's gonna play on this empty space, and I'm gonna take over the queen. Good. Our first win of the evening, and what a better, the best way to start this stream is winning. Well, actually, I changed, scratched that. The best way to start the streaming would be with a Techu, but we couldn't achieve that here. Anyway, let's continue. I don't like starting with middle-sized cars. You end up wasting too many cars and empty spaces. But looks like the AI is not playing, is not holding anything better than that. Okay. So right now the best move would be to play this 8 here, but you know he's gonna take it. There's a reason he decided to move forward. Now at this point, I could play the jack here, but I don't want to spend this that high of a card. I don't want to play the card I'm playing to be so high, or the difference to be so huge versus the card I'm taking. So I'm just gonna play these three here. Keep in mind that, I still have a chance to take over this card, wherever he decided to play. No matter where he decided to play, I still had a chance to take over that card. But I'm not so lucky. I don't want to take that card either. That's more like it, but now I want to take this one. That was the best move because he would have gone for that 8 here on top of a tree. Keep in mind he had bigger cards, he just baited me. Yep, there you go. Okay, looking for me. I got my ace now. So even though he's gonna take that, I can still fight back. I played last, so there's only 1 point difference, which is not much, especially when we're in the middle of a game. So, and now I should go on the offense, but I don't want to take over that 6, not just yet. Now I'm going for it, and now I can't. Ooh, thank God. We just got the card we needed at the time, at the right time. That's called Imakita. And now we are winning. Okay. We have to think of the next move here because I took over one king, but there's another one he hasn't played yet. I could take over this car, but then I still leave this queen very vulnerable. If he plays the king on top of it, I will not be able to take it over. I will not be able to come back from that. I would have to forfeit these 4 and whatever other cards he may be able to take on this lane. So I can't reach that. I wanted to take that 6